have a little chat about ethics in AI because I think this is something that is on my mind all the time as I'm someone who is learning how to use AI. I'm trying to build a path to monetization. I feel like that comes with a big responsibility, right? Like if I'm going to use this tool, I need to understand it really well, and I need to understand its impacts environmentally, socially, monetarily, like all the ways, right? So what does this look like as somebody who's not techie, really developing like my sort of moral whatever groundwork for how I feel about AI in general? I think at this point, just for this video, I will say that whatever you consider yourself to be, if you are a big proponent of AI or you hate it, you need to understand it. Especially if you hate it, you need to understand it, how it works, speak knowledgeably on it, what's going on in the news. I'm from Michigan, and that's where they're trying to put in a lot of data centers because why? We have such a huge resource of fresh water. So, and the public, they're standing up and they're saying no, like we don't want this here. AI is not necessarily like the evil I think that it can be made out to be. Like seriously, if you're just streaming right now on TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, whatever, streaming Netflix, all of that takes up data. All of that is bad. All of it uses energy. So it's not all of a sudden like AI appeared and there's this horrible use of energy. This has been going on for a long time, but AI has really brought a lot of awareness to this conversation. At least that's my understanding. That's how I feel like it is. What are we going to do about it? The people need to have the voice, the strongest voice, and we need to build the path for AI that we want it to look like. We do not need the ultra wealthy in charge. We need serious regulation, massive education on AI, the impacts, all of that stuff. So that's just a little bit of where I stand on it, and I want to speak a lot more on this topic because I think it's huge to find the middle ground with this because so many people are so vehemently against it, and then there's so many people who are like going to ChatGPT and they're asking it just question after question all day long. So that's obviously not a good way to use AI, right? That is just using so much unnecessary energy and all that stuff. So we need to find a good middle ground and accept, I think, that AI is here to stay. And what are we going to do to have it be like the people's tool, right? What are your thoughts? Anybody have any questions or where would you like this conversation to go? Because I would love to dive into it with you. All right, follow for more.